Good afternoon. I'm so glad the team teachers let me have a math period, especially because we had some missed homework questions last night that I really do want to go over. So I'm going to go over the most missed first. I've already set you up with some notes on your work page. You need to know how to do these problems in order to go on to the next lesson. So first most missed question was number 3, right? This is an obtuse triangle, okay? And the first thing you should write down, and it should already be on your papers for those of you who forget, is the area formula for a triangle. You have to find the base, you have to multiply it by the height, and you have to divide by 2. So if you look at this obtuse triangle, the base is the one near the 90-degree angle, okay? So the base here, this is not the base. It's an imaginary line, so it can meet the height here to make a right angle. Okay, the base is the actual bottom of the triangle. It is 2. So on your paper, all of your teachers should see you writing down 2 for your base. Okay, the height is from the top of the shape to the bottom, and it touches the 90-degree angle. This is your height, okay? It's 4.7, and then we're going to divide it by 2, okay? Hopefully you have a calculator with you today. Okay, I'm going to get mine out. I'm on a different screen today. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 4.7, and I'm going to divide it by 2. A lot of you forgot this step on your homework last night. The area of this obtuse triangle is 4.7 square yards, or yards squared. Okay, let's go to the second problem. This is a great problem, and it actually has a lot to do with algebra, okay, undoing equations, okay? What is the missing link? So here they gave us the base, touching the right angle. They gave us the area. So as always, you should have your formula first. And substitute variables with numbers. Area is 112, so I'm going to replace A with 112. The base is 16. I don't know the height. They've given us the variable z, and then I have to divide by 2, okay? This equation has 2 operations that you need to undo, okay? Multiplication and division. I'm going to start by undoing the division. The opposite of division is multiplication. So if I divide this side by 2, or times this side by 2, they cancel. And whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other, okay? So now, 224 equals 16 times some unknown z. You undo multiplication with division. You're going to divide this side by 16. You're going to divide this side by 16. Okay? 224 divided by 16 is going to give us a height of 14. Now, if you're a really good algebra student, you are going to double check this. Okay? I would take out my calculator. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. 16 times 14 is 224, and divided by 2, the area is 112. So I know I did my algebra correctly. Okay? Number 5. I'm not surprised number 5 is the most missed question, one of our most missed questions. I put this on to challenge your thinking. Yesterday's lesson, you learned about area of obtuse and acute triangles. And I gave you last night a trapezoid. Well, if you look at the trapezoid, you have one acute triangle and one obtuse triangle put together to make a trapezoid. So you should have the area formula written down 2 times. Because you have 2 triangles that compose that trapezoid. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this as triangle number 1, this is triangle number 2. The base of this triangle is 15. The height is my imaginary line that forms a 90-degree angle, so it's this one right here. You always look for this guy right here. And then I'm going to divide it by 2. So the area of triangle number 1, 15 times 18 is 270. I have to remember to divide it by 2. The first triangle area is 135 meters squared. Okay? Now, this obtuse triangle is upside down, but I know it has a base of 4, and the height is from the top of it to the bottom. So, you drew, this is the top of your obtuse triangle. You drew a line from the top to the bottom. It would form a 90-degree angle right here. This line is equivalent to this line. If this line is 18 for a height, this line is 18 for a height. So you have to multiply 4 times 18 and divide it by 2. 18 times 4 is 72, and divided by 2 is 36. So the area of triangle number 2 is 36 meters squared. When you add these together, okay, you will get the area of the trapezoid. That's how you do that. And you should have gotten for an answer 171. Okay, let's go down. Ooh. Okay, so you have some work on your paper, I think. Madison and Pedro each created a number pattern that began with the number 0. I wonder how many of you actually took the time to make a table here. Madison used the rule add 4. So I'm going to start with Madison. 0 plus 4 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. Pedro used the rule add 12. Okay, so this is 12. 0 plus 12 is 12, 12 plus 12 is 24, 24 plus 12 is 36. Which statement is true about each corresponding pair of numbers in the two patterns? So corresponding numbers are going to be these, and actually even though it's 0, they're still corresponding. Each number in Pedro's pattern is 8 less than the corresponding number in Madison's pattern. So 12 minus 8 is 4, but 24 minus 8 is not 8. Okay, that one's not true. Each number in Pedro's pattern is 8 more than the corresponding number in Madison's, okay? Let me see here. 8 more than 4 plus 8 is 12. 8 plus 8 would be 16. This one's not true, okay? Each number in Pedro's pattern is 3 times less than the corresponding number in Madison's. Ooh, 3 times less. That would mean that this Pedro's would be the lower number, and that's not true. Okay, so each number in Pedro's pattern is 3 times more. Well, let's check that one out. 4 times 3 is 12. 8 times 3 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. Guys, that should be a very easy question. You should not be missing that. I know it's wordy, but take your time, annotate the text. Love Mrs. McDonald when she says that. And mark up the text, draw some pictures, okay, make a graph. All right, let's go to the next one. If I had my screen button near the board right now, I would use it. Now, Kelly saves $5 every week. Write an expression that represents the amount of money in dollars Kelly will save. Okay, I'm gonna draw myself a table. Hours. Oops. Not hours, Mrs. Kramer. Weeks. Money. She makes $5 every week she works. She makes $5. Okay, so if she works 2 weeks, she would make $10. Okay. What are you doing to every week? You are timesing it by 5. And if you have money and you want to go down to weeks, you're dividing by 5, okay? So an expression could be W times 5. I got a lot of this last night. This is not an expression. This is an equation. When it asks for an expression, you absolutely cannot put an equal sign. Please, please, please. Okay? All right, last 2, and then I think we're done. Okay? Number 9 is a gimme. This is a gift from the Math Gods. The museum has an aquarium in the shape of a right rectangular prism, 22.9 meters long, 7.5 meters wide, and 4.6 meters high. What's the volume? Rounded to the nearest cubic meter. I think I know why people got this wrong. I'm going to apologize. You didn't get it wrong probably because of you. You probably got it wrong because of me. So let's double check. Okay, all you do is times these. And in Mrs. Kramer's answer case, she put that. And Mossy Bruno was very brave this morning to tell me that I was wrong. They didn't read directions. Rounded to the nearest cubic meter. That would be right here. The volume should be 790. Okay, if you got that wrong because of me, I'm sorry. Okay? Even I make mistakes. Okay, last two. Which expressions are equivalent? You must use the distributive property here for every single one, and you have to see which two are equal. You are distributing multiplication. Okay, so let's talk. 3 times 3y is 9y plus 9. This one's not it. Eliminate your possibilities. 3 times 3y is 9y. 3 times 3 is 9. Not it. 9 times y is 9y. 9 times 3 is 27. Not it. It's got to be this one. 9 times y is 9y. 9 times 3 is 27. This is the correct one. All right, last one. If you're wondering where we're getting these are old New York State math questions, okay? So you have some houses on Maple Street. You have some houses on Oak Street. This was a part 3 question, I think, 2 years ago. Each house number on Maple Street is 6 more than the house number to its left. Okay, so I'm going to start with Maple. The house on, this is the house to the right, okay? So the house number to its left is always 6 more than that. So this one, I'm going to take this and add 6 to it. 6 plus 6 is 12. Now I'm going to go to this house, add 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. Now I'm going to go to this house. 18 plus 6, 24, and 30. Okay, so the last house is 30. So each house number on Oak Street is 8 more than the house to its left. Okay, so this house I'm going to start with, it's 8 more than the house to its left. 4 plus 8 is 12. Go to this house, add 8, 20, add 8, 28, add 8, 36. Okay, the difference between these two is 6. Now that you have a firm understanding of this, you're ready to start the lesson today.